Air raid sirens rang out in Kyiv last night, despite Russian President Vladimir Putin announcing a surprise one-day Easter ceasefire in his war against Ukraine. The air raid alerts were issued less than an hour after Vladimir Putin ordered the fighting to stop. Putin says hostilities would cease until midnight on Monday, Moscow time. But Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says Russia's assault continues on the front line despite the Easter truce. CBC's Willem Marks is following the story from London.
President Vladimir Putin announced that he had informed Russian forces they should cease all military activity over much of the course of the Easter weekend. But his counterpart in Kiev, President Volodymyr Zelensky, said that this ceasefire was essentially a sham. In a series of social media posts, Zelensky announced a series of separate attacks, escalating in nature, by Russian forces against their Ukrainian counterparts that included shelling as well as kamikaze drones. The context for all of this back and forth, with both sides accusing each other of having broken this temporary ceasefire, is the fact that the White House under President Trump seems to be losing patience with ceasefire negotiations. He's encouraging both Ukrainians and Russians to find a durable solution, threatening otherwise that the United States will walk away from the process. Some analysts suggesting that President Putin has offered this temporary truce as a way to maintain those negotiations, but as both sides continue to trade blame for ceasefire breakdowns, it's clear that finding a long-term solution will prove challenging. Willem Marks for CBC News in London.